Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Cursed Runs and Enter the Gungeon. So that's a gun. That's a cursed gun that we have. Excellent. Oh, and we have the blasphemy too. Oh, lovely. What kind of a cursed gun would we like to see in our run? Could be Unicorn Horn. Could be the Hellagun. Could be Casey. I hope it's not Casey. Could be the Fight Saber. It's the Hellagun. All right, you know what? I accept Hellagun. We also have Hot Lead, by the way, which is pretty okay as far as your starting passives go. But Hellagun, not my favorite gun. And for any of you who are curious why, there's a small, not bug, but an unusual behavior of the gun, maybe it is actually a bug, where if you are holding down the fire button when you reload it, it doesn't start firing, excuse me, when, oh god! You know what, I'll use a blank, I'm not scared. If you're holding down the fire button when you reload it, and it changes forms, it doesn't start firing immediately when it changes its form. So, frequently, with this gun, I'll be trying to fire the beam, and the beam doesn't fire after I do a quick little reload. So I tend to not... Good lord. Love the Hellagun because of that weird effect that it has. But it is actually not half bad. This is one of those guns where, if you were playing DD20 mode, and you didn't have Curse, you know, you're not playing CDD20 mode, you're just playing DD20 mode, this would be an okay gun because of the fact that it can fire a beam. And those beams are not affected by a lot of the annoying modifiers in the game. Unfriendly Fire, Blobulon Rancher, beams are not affected by those, so it's a safe gun to use in those situations. You might have to reload it a couple of times, but if you got no other beam weapon, it's, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it over nothing, let's say. Make sure I don't accidentally leave myself muted after I cough. And honestly, the other form of the Hellagun, the bullet form, actually does a not surprising amount of damage, but a decent amount of damage you can be relatively happy with. So I'm perfectly okay using the bullets from Hellagun. I mean, it actually kills the Bulletkins in 2 shots, I think? Yeah, 2 shots. That's not bad. Especially when you also consider that this gun has a decent rate of fire. It's not half bad. Not garbage. Why is there a water barrel in that tiny ass room? You know, there is another benefit to having a beam weapon this early. You know you're gonna have one against the dragon. The dragon. Because you just know, you're going to want to have a beam against the dragon. But, let's keep moving on here. How many is it? 4 shots to kill a red shotgunner? That's not bad. I can accept that. But there's that problem with the reload right there. I was trying to fire it when I was reloading and it just didn't work. Alright, we found both chests. We got a blue chest, and a blue chest. If we can get some keys, I would love to open some of these freaking chests. But until then... Okay. Hey, at least this one's a mimic. It destroyed the water barrel. That's honestly fine. We know where there's another water barrel. We were just talking about it a second ago. Okay, honestly, that's even better. So we don't have to worry about it at all anymore. Lovely, lovely. What do we got? Gatling Gull in the hardest Gatling Gull room. Annoying, but not too bad. Because our weapons are actually pretty okay here against old Gatling Gull. Just keep doing your front back walking. Get Gatling Gull into the middle of this room. I used the blank and fell into a flippin' hole. You wanna know what happened there? I mean, just, you know, play the tape back. Gatling Gull started firing out of its butt. That's what happened. Oh, the butt shot got me. It got me. I saw the bullets coming out of Gatling Gull's fanny. I was trying to think of a name for butt that wasn't too horribly offensive, but I guess it's not horribly offensive, just minorly offensive. Frickin' Gatling Gull had bullets coming out of its hiney. And then all of a sudden its accuracy got fixed, because that bug only lasts for a second. Its accuracy got fixed, and then all of a sudden I'm like, whoa, where are these bullets coming from? The angle seems all weird. Oh, I hate that bug. Just make it so that Gatling Gull doesn't fire bullets out of its cloaca. We'll be fine. Gungeon. I wonder if that's a turbo thing. Like, is that a problem with turbo mode? Is that a problem with the mod? I don't know. Mod the Gungeon, who knows? Could probably figure it out. Probably should try to figure it out, but whatever. We have everything we want on this floor. We've broken down all the chests. We've opened up the oubliette access. Let's go down to the next floor. And say hello to that one comedian and Manuk. Hi guys, how's it going? Let's go use Hellagun Hegemony Carbine for a little while. This will be acceptable. I do hate the knockback on beams, including this gun, because it does make it a little harder to aim the shots, especially when you're trying to shoot a shotgunner enemy from the bottom. You're trying to shoot them up the butt. And they keep moving because they're so light. But sometimes the knockback, works in your favor, keeping the enemies at bay. Bird Butt's OP, please nerf. Okay. I'd be better off against that Gatling Gull fight if the freaking Gatling Gull didn't shoot bullets out of its ass. Oh, excuse me, pardon language. Derriere. Is that accurate? I'll take ammo for this, I don't care. We started with the Hellagun, so I want to try to... Oh, I tried to cheese his bullet. We started with the Hellagun, so I want to try to give it its fair shake. I want to use it and say, hey, this gun is not that bad. And you know what? This gun is not that bad. Most of the time when I rag on Hellagun, it's because it's always... It and Woodbeam are always the guns that I get in Blessed mode that cause LJ to spawn. Like, the curse is maybe a little much for a gun of this caliber. Anyways. Freaking veteran bulletkins. Get out of here! No one likes you. Taking a little bit of dumb damage, but you know what? It's okay. A little bit of dumb damage never hurt anybody early on in the Gungeon run. It's scientifically proven. Damn it. Well, you know what? I like the decoy. A method of stealing. Maybe that can be the theme of this run if we can find some good things to steal. And honestly, too many runs have gone by where we have not had a way of stealing from shops. This is gonna be the gun percent. Damn it. Well, let's go back to the Hellagun for a while. As long as I get ammo drops for it, I'm gonna take it. Look. I'm sorry. Except I'm not really that sorry. You stood there while I pushed you into a pit. You probably shouldn't have been standing there if you didn't want that to happen. Why is this guy not even moving? His animations were like totally messed up. Excuse me. I didn't mean to actually dodge roll into him. What was I doing if I didn't mean to dodge roll into him? Look, if I knew, I would have said something. I don't know what came through my mind there. It's like, hey, just dodge roll directly into the enemy who's been poisoned. Surely that's a good thing to do. Luckily, he had low HP. Yes, shoot me! That's totally where I am. I love that some enemies just miss the stationary decoy. It's like their accuracy can't quite aim exactly where it's standing. I guess it's not really an accuracy problem. I think it's more of a just programming problem. It doesn't take into account that their guns aren't in their hands. Their guns are their hands. Look, I'm sure that if in the world of Gungeon, if there are bullets that shoot guns that shoot bullets, there's probably a gun or a bullet whose hand is a gun that shoots bullets. Somewhere that has to be the case, and I'm not talking about the holster. I mean, I guess DD-20 Bulletkin, he is the bullet. He is the gun. He is the one. Okay, you are just annoying. I'll take it. Give me the armor. Give me... Let's see, what do I want in this run? Give me a... Really? You're not dead yet? Give me cigarettes. I want to be really cool. Dear Abe, how can I be cool? Just smoke a lot of cigarettes, kid. I'm sure that'll do it. Usually it's what does it for me. Empty. Nice. Let's go to the Hegemony Carbine. Probably a statistically worse gun. That sounds like a great idea. Wow, we've done 90% of the entire floor already. It's a pretty quick oubliette, even though we had 2 big rooms. I guess we're not done yet. Who knows what could be up here? It could be anything. Can't believe I got him into the hole. That should be worth bonus points. Why is there no Gungeon pinball? There should be a pinball shop, man, and you have to try to just get the bullet into the hole. There you go. Smoke cigarettes and vote. That's all you gotta do. That's it. It could never be any easier. Now, I want both of these. I'm gonna buy them both. I completely forgot about the synergy with the carbine, but now we have the ruby carbine. That's awesome. We have 1 key, which we're probably gonna use to open up access to the old crest, which is a bit unfortunate, but at least we have the ruby carbine, which is a pretty decent gun. Lights the enemies on fire. I think it also does a little bit more damage. It's not the Hegemony Special... No, not Hegemony Special. Is it Hegemony Special Forces Synergy? Whatever synergizes with the Galactic Medal of Valor. That's the good one. That's the synergy of legends. Decoy has the best Ammonomicon entry. Change my mind. I'll admit, I don't know what the Ammonomicon entry is for the decoy, or any gun, for that matter, except for Singularity. Something, something, this gun was deemed too dangerous. Portable black hole device, something like that. Sounds about right. I'm so wary about dodge rolling into enemies because in the past, this doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes you get stuck inside of an enemy. Maybe it's Amoconda, maybe it's the phase spider when he becomes your friend. I don't want to be stuck in an enemy though. So what the heck is the, that's a pretty okay gun. What the heck is the Ammonomicon entry for the decoy? Get him distracts enemies. Most inhabitants of the Gungeon are not the most intelligent of creatures and will fire upon anything that they do not recognize. This crude facsimile of a Gungeoneer will hold their attention for a time. Many Gundead seem content to lock trespassers up in cells despite their trigger-happy natures. Somewhere deep in the Gungeon, there is probably a prison full of decoys. Is that a reference to something? I don't know why, but in my head... I'm reminded of... Oh god, what is it? In Dark Souls 1, before you fight the Capra demon and you're down in the town, you can use the Master Key to skip the Undeadburg area. Undead Settlement, maybe? And there's a guy stuck in a barrel and you have to release him. For some reason, my mind thought of that. I don't know why. Of just a dude stuck in a barrel because... I mean, I have to guess because people put him there. But wouldn't it be interesting if they put him there accidentally? Or if they thought all the other barrels were also enemies or people, because they're just dumb. I don't know. Frickin' zombie lore in Dark Souls was never my strong suit. Ah, that guy stuck in a barrel is dead. No, there's actually an NPC in a barrel. Maybe it's Dark Souls 2 I'm thinking of, though. You're stuck in that area in Dark Souls. That is a rough area. The boss fight is actually a pain in the butt. I think it's Capra Demon is the one I'm thinking of. Hey, dude. I'm pretty sure that's the boss fight where you enter and you're attacked by the boss and also 2 dogs. And the dogs are the most annoying thing in the world. Because they will hunt you down and kill you. Gotcha. Sunglasses has the best Ammonomicon entry. Cool guys don't look at explosions. That's not the Ammonomicon entry. Don't look back, maybe is the tagline for it. I could believe it if it was don't look back. Wow, I'm out of ammo! We had like 200 ammo coming down to the floor. I used that in 2 rooms. That's something else. Yes! Yes! A Gemini rifle. We gotta get it. In fact, we might have to get it so much that I might just want to pop the decoy to buy it. To get it for free. Because that is a very strong weapon. But I don't know if we have anything that synergizes with it. Like, we have the other hegemony gun, but do they synergize with each other? Nope. Hey, you know what? I gotta learn that lesson at some point. Best to do it now. Why now? I don't know. Yo, could you break? One day you'll break, right? There we go. I want to make sure we do that so I can actually get in here and buy something in the future. I don't want to walk into the shop, accidentally try to steal again, and then have the shopkeeper disappear and me be like, oh, surprise Pikachu face. So game, please, give me the only thing I want for Christmas, which is Galactic Medal of Valor. We get 2 additional synergies now. Triple shot on the Ruby Carbine, which is amazing, and the Hegemony Special Forces gun with the Hegemony rifle. Those are pretty good synergies. I'll take the ammo. We'll take the ammo. You know what? We'll take it for the Hellagun. Why not? No. Reload. We'll take it for the Hellagun because it's the Hellagun. It's the gun we started with. It's the gun that we have to take ammo for the rest of the run. Maybe that's my new stratagem for Paradox runs, is that if I get an alternate starting gun, I have to take ammo for it first. As long as it's not like a waste of ammo. Like I have an ammo drop and I could take it for 4 ammo in the Hellagun or refilling the makeshift cannon. You know, then I can use judgment. And I don't mean spawning a beggar. How cool would that be, though? Put cards in the game, that way you can just spawn a shop whenever you want, just by using your judgment. Okay. Thank you, Knockback. Pretty easy gun game. He's got a map icon, so we'll do that later. Would love to find something that lets us fly, but I have to imagine that's probably pretty unlikely. Can we play his game for free if we have the decoy? I highly doubt it. I would have heard that by now, I hope. You got a lot of HP, my dude. Another key. I love it. Thank you very much. So 3 shots with a little bit of burn is enough to kill a sniper. Good to know. These sunglasses belong to an extremely cool Gungeoneer. He put them on very slowly. Some say he's still putting them on. Is that really what it says? Stout bullets. That's pretty good. Stout bullets is actually a pure damage upgrade for the beam form of Hellagun, so it's not half bad. Is that actually what it says for the sunglasses? I have to check now, because if that's what it says, then that means I've probably never read the item description for sunglasses. Where's these sunglasses? An extremely cool Gungeoneer. He put them on very slowly. Some say he's still putting them on. There you go. Bright future is what it says. Have I actually never read the item description before? Good lord. Okay, we want beam. And then, let's get the barrel. Let's do this. So yeah, the beam of Hellagun should do a pretty decent amount of damage, and honestly, the projectile gun of the Hellagun should still do a pretty decent amount of damage itself. I can get in pretty close to Gorgon, but because I can fire this weapon so quickly, the damage output is still fine enough. You know, I'm still happy with it for the most part. Man, that decoy does not last long against the Gorgon. I mean, that's pretty good. Kill the boss with like half ammo and a gun. Can't complain about that at all. I hate that you're all red and in the way. Get out of here. Gotcha. It should be target practice, where if you can knock her head off and then hit her in the head again, you get an extra item. There you go. That one's on the house. We should go talk to Gun Game. I definitely want to buy a key, especially because we're going to have that Sinner Grace chest on the next floor, but let's go talk to this gunman. We'll do his gun game. With extremely stout bullets that get extremely small. Let's get the bottom left one. That's basically a gimme. Okay. Do stout bullets travel more slowly? I don't think they do. Hey, I got it. I always... Actually, maybe I don't always mess that one up. I guess sometimes I mess that one up. Anyways, let's keep moving on here. We got a lot of money. Didn't even remember that there was a vampire in the shop. Let's go give her some of our HP. Disintegrator? Nope. Even if you get all 4 of the targets, on floor 2, you're only going to get a red chest out of it. On floor 3 or beyond, you start getting black chests for your perfect target shooting. JK is going to be A tier. You can't say JK is going to be A tier after the chest already shows up and I take the item. Let's get rid of more HP. Let's get rid of it all. We got some pretty good stuff in this run. What item? Let's run a poll. What would be the best item to get out of a Sinner Grace chest on the next floor if we could make it happen? With all of our items. I think, with everything that we have, the only synergy that I can specifically remember is the hegemony rifle synergy. And I know that is drum clip or the hegemony carbine synergy, which I know is the galactic medal of valor. I actually don't know if galactic medal of valor works to give you the hegemony rifle synergy, but one of those two would probably be the best ones. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh god. I'm just gonna use the carbine for a minute. It's basically already out of ammo. Let's just finish it off. Now, unfortunately, I do have to get kind of up close and personal. I should have been hit there. 100%. We kind of do have to get a bit up close and personal. Well, there goes that. But not when we have our beam out. God damn it, the knockback, I hate it. Guess we also run the problem of these larger shots sometimes hitting the walls and being destroyed, but the beams are still good. Gun muncher. Are we gonna gun munch the Hellagun? Can we do it? Can we gun munch the gun that we started with? We can turn it into a new gun and just say that that's what it was inside of it all along. And if you believe in yourself, you too can become a shock rifle. No one says you can't. Be yourself! Oh god. Hey, I'm immune to contact damage, don't worry about it. I did get stuck in that guy's corpse, and for a second I thought I was gonna get hit, but as it turns out, I can just roll into these guys for a bit, and then try to get away from them. Get away from me. Ugh. I wish we were doing enough damage to be able to kill all these enemies when they spawn in, but we got him down to like 1 bullet worth of death. 1 bullet worth of death? Look, you know what I'm talking about. He was 1 bullet away from death, which came soon enough. Another key. Love it. Please, game, give me all of the keys so I can open up all the chests. I guess with 3 keys we do have enough to open up everything on the floor. Can't complain about that at all. Just 2 random keys is pretty sweet. Ah! I almost screwed myself on that one. Yoink! Let's leave one of those barbecue pits intact at least. You never know, maybe I'm gonna run out of blanks and want to open up a secret room. It's happened before. I see you. Spice. Look, you run the risk. You run the risk when you call it that you're gonna fail on your call. I failed. It's not even the right type of item. It's a gun. Ooh, cactus. What is the good synergies with the cactus? It's AK-47 and orange, one of which gives you like a multi-shot and the other one gives you oranges that you shoot. I want those synergies. Ammo. We'll take the ammo for the hegemony carbine. Just because it's out. That'll be our rule of thumb. Orange broccoli. Orange and broccoli give it the same synergy though, right? Doesn't the AK-47 give it like a triple shot or a quintuple shot or something? And then I think the orange or broccoli gives it firing the cactus fruit. That's what I remember, roughly. Ooh, better reloading. I like it. I like it. You know me, I love those stat upgrades. And we have found only one secret room. We'll check for the other one right there. Can't find it, that's okay. Buy some armor and then move on. I know I could buy the blanks instead of the armor, but I think it's probably better to just buy the armor. Let's use the glacier. Let's use the... I don't know, cactus? Okay, he's dead. Here comes the cactus. You know what? I wouldn't do this if we didn't have stout bullets, but because we have stout bullets, I'm not getting close enough to use the cactus. At least with the glacier, the explosions are still doing the standard amount of damage that they should be doing. And also, the glacier is going to run out of freezing here in a second. More accurately, the boss is going to be immune to the frost, which is happening right now. This is not doing that much damage, is it? We're getting lucky with the explosions, though. That's pretty sweet. Oh! I should have been hit there. Break it! Break it! Now let's go back to the cactus for a little bit. Getting close. Getting real close. Let those shots fly! Come on, cactus! You can do it! Maybe I should try to put the decoy up at the top when Bullet King gets stuck and all of his bullets hit a wall and then are destroyed immediately so we can't shoot anything. That'd be a good idea, right? Out of ammo. This might be the wrong boss fight for the glacier. That's not fair. Really, we just need scattershot. Or a better beam gun. I say better beam gun, but I mean, we do have the Hellagun. For 5 bullets. Thank you, Hellagun. Anton MCR, hello, welcome. How you doing? Would have said hello 2 minutes ago, but I was in the middle of that fight. Ooh, I know what this is. Giant anvils, hell yeah. I've seen this energy before. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Not even gonna worry about the gun munching. Probably could, but I just wanna scoot. Excuse me. Okay. Arrow? Hegemony Carbine. Let's keep using the Hegemony Carbine. I like the bouncing shots. They only get one bounce, but better than no bounce. In some situations. How about this? Because we have a bouncing gun, why doesn't the game get a little bit, thematic? Give me... Oh god, he was jammed. Give me all the bouncing guns. Rubidyne 1, Rubidyne 2, and the Rubidyne super prototype of the monster. I want them. I want them all! You actually love that Cobalt Hammer synergy. I would love it more if the charge shot from the Cobalt Hammer was actually good. But the charge shot from the Cobalt Hammer isn't really all that good, so I feel like it's not a very good synergy. But maybe I'm just misunderstanding the charge shot. Like, yeah, if you walk into a room and you fire off a charge shot, you could get some kills. But it feels like you're not going to get those kills. Sometimes the shots actually miss their targets. And you're left like, oh, well, I could have just shot him twice with the standard projectile and killed him. It's not like the camera where it specifically hits every enemy on the room. Gun Soul. Sunlight Javelin? No, Crestfallen Soul. Is there not a Sunlight Javelin synergy with the Gun Soul? That seems like a mistake. As a room opener, it's not that bad. All right, you know what? Here you go. Just for you. Maybe that's the deal. Maybe it's an opener situation. Like, hey, I'm here. And then you switch to better guns. Or if not better guns, just different guns. Now, I don't know if we're getting any, like, extra value out of our stout bullets or whatnot. It kind of feels like we are. Got him. I got the door. Alright, you know what? I'm kind of liking it. It's a little, ammo expensive to walk into every room taking that shot, but gets the job done. It does get the job done a little bit. Hey, Jornker, hello, welcome. How you doing? There is a Sunlight Javelin synergy, the game just doesn't show it. What's the Sunlight Javelin synergy? Is it where if you kill an enemy, it has like an AoE around it? Because that's what I think it is. But that might be a different item that gives you that synergy, I don't know. And that's a synergy I don't really believe in all that much. I feel privileged Abe is using my suggestions. Look, if you got good suggestions, I'll at least try them out a little bit. And especially for the Cobalt Hammer, I'm definitely interested in trying to figure out a better use case for the gun, because I think that, at least for myself, I tend to misuse the gun a little bit. I wanna be better at it. Well, this seems like the perfect opportunity to do this. Thank you, Cursula. We have 6th chamber, and if we wanted to, we could get rid of the decoy in order to take the Elder Blank. That seems like a great idea. Let's buy the Sticky Crossbow. Let's go buy the Elder Blank, because we have enough money that we can steal. And now with 6th chamber plus all the coolness that we have, this is going to recharge very quickly. You know what? Bruh. I like this. I can actually still hit him. He uses a lot of ammo, but... Take my anvils! Don't throw the gun. Well, turns out we didn't need the Elder Blank, but at least we had it. Oh god, it's the loot bag, which means we're gonna get the 2 other loot bag items as well. What can we use here? I guess there's really only one choice. Got him. God, I'm so good. Oh, so good. Suck his life up. Oh. You know what? In an earlier run, I asked, can the pedestal mimic give you an item and a gun at the same time? The answer is it can. But is this tied to not picking up a gun on the floor? Because we did pick up a gun on the floor. We opened up both of the chests. Maybe because we picked up a gun, it has a chance of giving you either an item or a gun? I don't know. I don't know if that secondary item from the pedestal mimic follows the standard rules of the floor, giving you a item. That might be interesting to figure out. By the way, we have the Moon Scraper with our damage should be pretty sweet. I love it. You did not know the charge could hit invisible bosses. It's High Priest, Cannon Balrog, I think are the 2 that you can hit while they're invisible. Anything that does AoE damage will hit them. It doesn't matter what the source of that AoE is, if it's Cobalt Hammer. Camera should work as well, I think. It's nice. It's nice because you can take advantage of those guns in that situation. Cobalt Hammer single shots are actually surprisingly powerful. Yes, they are! I think people underestimate the Cobalt Hammer all the damn time. I love the Cobalt Hammer. It's one of the strongest boss-killing guns, I want to say. And especially if you're going up against something like the Amoconda. It's fantastic against the Amoconda. It'll break all the segments. Because it also does piercing. Give me a Potion of Gun Friendship and a Cobalt Hammer. I am a happy man going up against the Amoconda. Let's see if we can repeat that. Got him. Got him so good. I'm immune to contact damage. I'm so worried about taking damage. I don't need to be worried at all. We're fine. Let's take our Hellagun ammo. I was about to say, did we ever pick up more ammo for this gun? Not yet. We haven't seen Twerk in forever. Well, honestly, we just picked up one of the best Twerk items. Airstrike and Double Vision are also pretty good, but, you know, honestly, when I see Twerk, I'm in it for the laser sight. Okay, these guys seem to have a lot of HP. Oh. Wrong gun. I'm at 8.5 curse, 9.5 curse. Okay, Hellagun, how much curse is that? Is that 1 or 2? We also stole 2 items, and we have 6 chamber, which is 2 curse. And I bought Elder Blank, which is, I think, another 2 curse plus 2.5. So we're definitely up there. The thing that I have a hard time calculating is Hellagun and the Elder Blank. I always forget exactly how much curse that is. LJ wants to know your location. LJ will, we'll have to wait. Oh, you know what? I forgot something. The other item that can hit invisible enemies is fire. Yep, fire will be able to hit Cannon Balrog and the High Priest if they are standing in it when they disappear. So if you have a Molotov and you are the convict, you can just wait for the Cannon Balrog to disappear and then drop the Molotov right on Cannon Balrog and you'll do a ton of damage to Cannon Balrog while he's invisible. Same thing with the High Priest. You shouldn't just be throwing the Molotov on the ground initially. You should wait and wait for that exact moment when they disappear, toss a Molotov and just let them burn. Invisiburn. What are we gonna use here? Moonscraper or Sticky Crossbow? I kind of think the Moonscraper might be more damage than the Sticky Crossbow. The Sticky Crossbow explosions are great, but it's not like we have anything that makes them better. Yo, Shotgunner helping out. Thank you very much. Take ammo for this, open up, get this. We didn't get lies, but whatever. I'm not in it for the lies. I'm in it for the truth. Hellagun game man. Use the Casey. Dun 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 dun. It's the LJ man, and he's got a plan to kill me. Hey LJ, how you doing, buddy? Give me a second. Challenge complete. We got the Rattler. For having LJ for the rest of the floor, we got the Rattler. Is it worth it? No. Get out of here, LJ, man. We should use a cactus against these guys, just because it's a gun we haven't had anything really to use with it yet. You fire so much faster when you're jammed. I hate you for that. One day I'll figure out why you do that. What's my favorite bullet modifier? People in chat are saying flak, fat, and scattershot. I think that oh, I can just roll into you guys, I guess. Favorite bullet modifier. What's my favorite bullet modifier? I definitely like fat bullets for the big bullet effect. I like scattershot. Not all the time, you know, it's an anti-synergy for many guns, but more explosions are cool, more bullets on the screen is fun. Flak shots, I could take it or leave it. Flak shots aren't that interesting. Yes, you can get some very powerful things going on with Alien Engine, the third floor, chamber gun synergy. Helix. But I don't know if I wouldn't say that one is my favorite. I would not say that flak shots is my favorite. 50 scatter shots. If you want your game to lag out, 50 scatter shots is the way to go. I like that it synergizes with itself, though. LJ, get out of here. So many keys. The Scrambler. If only it fired large Scrambler shots. I do want to see what's in this shop. We have enough space. We can go check it out before LJ arrives. Compressed air tank. I don't know, big sharks could be kind of cool. need to use a different gun. Here, I think the Scrambler is just too slow of a gun, honestly. Got him. God, I'm so good. What's out of ammo? I'll take Hellagun ammo. So we're going to be fighting the High Priest. That's annoying. And this is no room at all. It is a room! I thought this was the room that just had a, What hit me? I actually don't know what hit me. Something like shot... Was it an LJ shot from behind? And who's to blame? I can't shoot my gun! What is wrong with this room? Get me out of here. I know we lost money. I don't care. I'm fleeing for my life. This is not worth it. I was hoping for a shrine to the god. The great god of YB. Okay, you are jammed. I wish you were not jammed. Okay, so he's invisible now. But I don't have any ammo in the Cobalt Hammer. I do have something that creates explosions, though. Yeah, I can if I wanted. I used a blank. Didn't flip and work. If I wanted to, I could just toss some explosions right down next to him. It's not very ammo efficient, though. I screwed up on this fight. Should have definitely been able to flawless this guy. He's not that big of a problem. Although I did run out of blanks because I used 2 earlier. That was a little silly on my part. Get me out of here. Yeah, gun knight. Shouldn't have even picked it up. No point. I mean, I guess there is a point. We can go sell it. But now we're not going to pick it up later. Or on the next run or whatnot. You can skedaddle. Everything else is alright. It's worth 60 bucks? I mean, that does give us a little bit of money back. We needed a bit of a refund, considering that we took a bunch of damage. Buy the key. Buy the Gungeon Pepper. And let's leave. Should have used the Elder Blank instead of 2 manual blanks during the fight. I would have saved 1 blank for later. But hey, you know what? No LJ. No LJ and fewer cursed enemies on this floor. It's a miracle. It's exactly what I wanted. Oh, you know what? You are correct. Loot bag does increase cell creep money. I don't know why it does that. It's not like you're fencing to him. Maybe he is your Gungeon fence. Maybe that's why he always gives you money for anything you could possibly sell him in the Gungeon. Yeah, I could use that. Pristine gun knight armor, I'll give you a quarter for it. That's the best I can do. It's only 1 part of the set. Yeah, I'll give you 50 hegemony credits for it. That's it. No cash on the run. I say 50 hegemony credits like it's a small amount. It's a large amount of credits. I just don't need the money at all because I got way more than that in the bank. I'm rolling. I am, if you're playing Escape from Tarkov and you're trying to exfil and all of a sudden you come across just a random body in the middle of a field that's got a whole bunch of loot next to it. I'm stacked. Should I name my knight in Dark Souls 1 after Reynald from Darkest Dungeon? That is a, that'd be a good reference. I'd be down for that. You would definitely have my support. cell creep is what cycles items around in the Gungeon. No, that's the rat. I mean, the rat literally gives you your items back when you do his shortcut. He says, you're my best customer. Here's some of the garbage items that I've picked up from the floors that you've left behind, or that other Gungeoneers have left behind. I'm going to give them to you for free so you have a chance at killing the dragon and getting me even more loot. He is a capitalist at heart. You know, the only reason why he's giving you something is for free is so that he can get a larger payout in the end. He's investing in his own future. Yeah, no, we need a Cobalt Hammer. Give me some of that sweet Cobalt Hammer explosive synergy. Oh, I gotta itch my nose. Ah! I got a band-aid on my finger because I cut my finger today. And it's right on the tip of my finger too, so as I do anything, it's just like, ow, ow, ow. I'm good at what I do. Devolver rounds. Nah, Devolver rounds are actually not that bad. Could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. Play some DD20 mode. Have Devolver rounds. You're like, oh god, no. Not the Devolver. I don't want to spawn infinite ghosts. Cell creep helps the rat. How do you know that? I think the cell creep is just, he just wants a friend, and so when you give him items, he pays you because he wants you to come back and give him more items. There you go, there's my fan theory. How much ammo does this use? 4 or 3? 3. That's better than I thought it was. I thought it was 4. Hey, get out of here. You'll be dead. It's kind of dangerous using the charge of the Cobalt Hammer because it is so wild at what enemy it kills and what enemies it doesn't kill that you might use it and think an enemy died but they didn't die, and so you'll get shot in the back. Like that blue supernova. I didn't know if he was actually dead. I just kind of had to trust that he was dead. It can be kind of dangerous to blindly trust. We got Scattershot. That's pretty sweet. You know what? I like Scattershot. Do we have explosives? No, we don't. All right. Triple cactus it is. Let's go, dragon. No. We'll use some sticky crossbow while we have the ammo for it. Then what? Helix? Fake Rubidyne Carbine Synergy? Or triple beams? Yeah. These are Hellagun. Why is there no gun in the Gungeon that is the dragon skull? You've got the Hellagun skull. What about the dragon skull? Life orb? Alright, I tell you what. Life orb? combined with shotgunner. I could drop the shotgunner, but you know what? He's on my side. I'm gonna use the life orb to kill the dragon, and then if the charge of the life orb stays with you floor after floor, we'll have one really big charge to use on enemies. Isn't the dragon fire a dragon head? I don't think it's a dragon's head. It's a gun. I don't think it's in the shape of a dragon. I highly doubt that this is going to maintain the gun state of the life orb between floors, but you never know. It does not. Oh, you know, it did. I just lost the icon for it over my head. Thanks, Gungeon. What happened? It's like I'm not actually getting my charge for the life orb at all. It's also like doing a weird scattershot effect. Maybe that's giving it some problems, or I'm not killing the enemy with the life orb. The familiars are getting kills. I don't know. You know what we're gonna do? Cobalt Hammer triple shot. Let's spam these guys to death with their own bullets. Why is it their own bullets? I don't know. Surely these enemies are made out of cactuses. Makes more sense than them being made out of bullets. Maybe this is the synergy that I've been waiting for. Cobalt Hammer combined with Scattershot with the charge. He shot me before I even ran to the corner. This should make it so that the gun is more likely to get impacts on enemies when I fire the charge shot, right? Maybe this is ideal. Although it kind of looks like that's not what's going on. It kind of looks like it is still scattering roughly in the same directions. It's not scattering 360 degrees. Like if we go over here. Oh, you know what? That seemed like it was pretty randomly oriented. Okay. I was kind of hoping there was going to be more. I wanted to use my Cobalt Hammer. I don't know. Look, I gotta stop getting hit. That's what's gotta happen here. Into the Cactus Gym. There you go. I'd play that game. I hit you and you... Oh, you don't even die. Please die. Got him. It does flash very brightly whenever I use this, huh? You know what? Now we can use it just a little bit longer. Excuse me! It also looks like the Cobalt Hammer, while it does have an AoE component, it mostly relies on line of sight to enemies to hit them. I'm empty. That's not what I want to hear. Let's switch over to the pulse cannon in that case. We haven't used that yet. Thunk. The pulse cannon is not that good here. Let's switch to something else. Rattler could be good. A Gemini rifle, a Gemini carbine. I don't know. Let's go back to the Hellagun. This is the gun we started with, after all. It deserves to be used. Skull beams for the win. My Elder Blank didn't work for some reason. actually pretty good. What happened to the color scheme of the gun selector? Everything looks fine. Oh, you know what? Cobalt Hammer does look dark, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's like, I think what happened was I changed guns while I was charging the charge shot, and because of like a filter that's applied to the gun, it looks different. Okay, this actually looks pretty freaking sweet. Look at this! Oh, here come out the anvils. But you could kind of see it for a second there. It did look like the Cobalt Hammer had like a filter applied to it when I did the charge shot. I think that's what happens anyways. I could be wrong. Probably am wrong. What do I know? Why don't I just let my familiar do the job for me? He doesn't take damage. Life orb of phase to use on another. Should have probably done that. You know what, Hellagun, where are you gonna use you? That would have been cool to do. I don't know if we could have gotten the life orb to hit 1,000 damage, but we could have at least tried. Problem is, my familiar is probably doing damage faster than the life orb. He would suck up all the HP. What a jerk, I know. Ooh. I dodge rolled into him to kill him. I think. Actually, you know, I was probably invincible, so it did, or yeah, invincible from taking damage, so it probably didn't count. Whatever. Teleport away? Why? Why? Go look for the evil gun muncher? No! That evil gun muncher is annoying to find. And completely annoying. But yeah, there's a couple of weird color bugs with the gun selection. Sometimes they all go literally grayscale. Sometimes certain charge guns look darker when you switch away from them, like the Cobalt Hammer did. I don't know what the reasoning is for why both of those bugs occur, but it just happens. So, 2 flawlesses. The other bosses we did not flawless. That's very unfortunate. Pretty good run though. Scattershot. I do like Scattershot as long as you're not on BCDD20T. Favorite modifier? I don't know, but it's definitely up there because of the cool synergies that you can actually get with Scattershot. Good run. Nothing amazing, nothing game-breaking, which is kind of what I was hoping for. I was hoping for like a cactus or, you know, something to synergize off of all the off of the curse coolness that we had. Still fun though. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.